Yo. Welcome to another JefeCast on, what's it, the 19th of January. Woo! Boy, this has been a tough couple of days. Once again, we got the IG camera. We got the YouTube, Twitter, Facebook over here. So when you see me looking back and forth, that's why. I know, right? My hair is actually done. Yeah, I did it. I know. In the last year, I want to say I got my hair done once. Just that one time. And then just recently, so yeah, two times in 13 months. But yeah, it looks good, man. Appreciate you. Shout out Hair Romance on IG. Go check her out. She definitely gets the job done. Hair HAIR .romance. I think that's her IG. So what's going on with y'all guys? It's been a good week. My arms, yo, y'all have no clue. This is like literally as far as I can get my arm. I have to lean in just to touch my head or whatever. But yeah, man. So let's dive into this podcast really briefly. Number one, the wild card weekend this weekend was interesting. You had a lot of blowouts, So I'm not gonna lie though. I tell y'all I don't openly I try not to come off like a hater, but I hate the Cowboys. And I look forward to the Cowboys like losing games, but I don't outwardly just be, I don't go on people's page and don't go on there and really talk crap about it because it's not that deep to me. But I was so excited to see the Cowboys lose this past weekend. It was amazing. I don't understand why everybody is like so upset with the referees and it's like, yo, the Cowboys, Dak Prescott should have went down way before he did. It's just that simple. He could have went down like 3-4 yards beforehand, but he kept running and he gets up and time runs out. It's just what it is. So all the people that's talking about the referees ruined the game, the Cowboys game and all that. No, they didn't. The Cowboys ruined their own game by doing a quarterback draw when you have 13 seconds left and not getting down onto the ground until 4 seconds left, knowing you have a referee has to run catch up with you just to spot the ball, and then you can run your play. So, love seeing the Cowboys lose. I'm sorry. I don't. Maybe that's just the redskin hating me, but I hate the Cowboys. And sorry, fans. It's probably the Cowboy fans. I think it's y'all. I think it's your faults. And Jerry Jones with his high expectations every year, and I don't understand why. Trash team. Okay, trash. And I'm happy you lost. I just want to put that out there. Don't mean to throw no hate at Cowboys fans, but a little bit. I'm gonna throw a little bit at you. But I enjoyed watching the Cowboys suffer a brutal beatdown. Well, excuse me, that's not true. It was a close. They came back and lost. That's the best. That's the best. You give them a little hope. And snatch it away. Yes. Thank you. I love it. The Patriots got their butts spanked. Like, God dang, they was spanking that butt for 35-minute group porn session. Like, what was going on there? They was beating them cheeks all up. Good gracious. 17. The Bengals beat the Raiders in a good game. They did say there was some issue with the referees. I didn't see it because I took a nap on that game. The Buccaneers beat the Eagles, which was expected, and the Chiefs killed the Steelers. So, I was trying to be, the type of work with my business. I do a lot of physical work, lifting, moving, all that type of stuff. And I haven't really been working out. So this past Monday, I was like, yeah, let me go down there and just do some casual workouts, calisthenics, like push-ups, but a different variety of push-ups, but not even overdoing it, like just doing a little bit. And yo, my arms, I've been working out since I was young. My arms has never felt this bad in my life. I can't move my arms past a certain, like, realistically, this is as far as my arms can go. Like anything further than this is like like, so I've been trying to scratch. It's been hard. It's loosening up. Maybe because I just took a shower. But yo, it's been brutal. Like it's been brutal. I can't do nothing. Like I've been struggling to roll J's. This is the hot chocolate cup from this morning. I was like basically trying to throw the hot chocolate in just to drink the joke. Oh my goodness. Then I still be going out and doing work like jobs, but it's so amazing that luckily I haven't had nothing that made me like curl my arms. Everything, if I had to carry something, was like, oh, and so I do a move today. And the guy's like, hey man, I want a junk removal. So I get to his spot and he's like junk removing everything in there except his weight bench, basically. And so he has this humongous 60-something inch TV. Now I have 50-something, 40-something, whatever the case is. And I'm like, so what you throwing this away? Like, he's like, yeah, it's not trash, but I'm not trying to take it with me. I was going to leave it here. Man, give me that. It's sitting right here. Give me that big, humongous, man. If you don't give me that TV, give it here. Bring it here, boy. Bring it here now, boy. Like, so yeah, just letting you know. And if you ever want to send me a message like, hey, Art, if you see this and that, grab that for me. Or take a picture. Send it to me. Because I come across a lot of stuff a lot of time. But my arms are killing me. I'm going to show you this Moon Knight trailer really quickly. Sorry, Instagram, you won't be able to see the trailer. But as it's going on, I'll talk to y'all because this camera here won't pick me up as it's showing the video. But this is the new Moon Knight trailer. Looks dope. Can't wait. Comes out March 30th.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I think I'm losing it.
We'll catch you on. You're bloody useless, Stevie.
Stephen. I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
Thank you.
Lost the contact lens.
Hope you find it.
Thanks. Now hold the phone. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call me Mark? It must be very difficult. The voice in your head. Shut up! There's chaos in you. Embrace the chaos.
I'm not going to lie. I just want to say, was that Werewolf by Night that he was beating on the ground? Because that's a werewolf. Or they was trying to say it's some other character who's like a werewolf type character. But I know Werewolf by Night is coming to the MCU on Disney Plus. So maybe that might not be Werewolf by Night, but that's how we get Werewolf by Night, like through those means. But Moon Knight is a bad character, yo. I love the depiction that I'm seeing. you know, especially because Disney is a kid friendly, type of program or whatever. So that's Moon Knight. I want to do a quick couple of I don't want to spoil Stay Close. I want to give a couple, give people time to see it if they haven't seen it yet before I just outright spoil it. But man, Stay Close. It's a show on Netflix. Where's that? Don't say I didn't put okay. Stay Close. Man, so it's about this woman who was a dancer at one point. The owner or so was like obsessed with her and would abuse her and attack her and stuff. She was dealing with a man at that time and she just went missing. She went missing and the guy went missing. And so people for 17 years thought that him and the girl ran away. So it's this whole story about like people being murdered on a certain day, like in a certain day in this month. And it's been happening for over 17 years. Like, and so it's really just trying to figure out what's the connection. Is because they're saying that the guy, it's just an interesting story. Like the girl, the main character, the guy who had attacked her, she said that she thought he was dead. She had saw him dead. So she had ran to get away from him. Like run, she thought that they was going to think the police thought it was going to be her. So she ran. She disappeared. She changed her name. Blah, blah, blah. And it's a really interesting story that connects a lot of different things, people coming from the past. And it kind of upset me at times with the main character, the decision making she was making, like holding on to some 17 years old. Like, come on, like those old relationships that you left behind was for a reason. Move on with your life. Ultimately, the ending is amazing, and I'm not going to spoil anything more than that. It's 8 episodes. It's about 45-minute runtime, and like I said, it's basically an old dancer was trying to escape a guy who was abusing her. She thought he was dead. She ran, tried to hide, and then the past kind of came back because people were saying that he was back and he was alive. So she was trying to verify if he was alive. And through this, then there was another boy that went missing, which really, on the same date that the guy went missing 17 years ago, which really kind of jump-started everything and brought back all these old characters that brought her back into the picture and her kids involved. And there's just so much stuff. The husband. It's a good show. Really good show on Netflix. Check it out. I'm not going to spoil it any more than that. But next time y'all see me, ready. Dropping spoilers. I finished watching Mayor of Kingstown. I like the show, but I have questions. Mainly, what is this show trying to tell me overall? They're basically saying that prison was big business. They had 7 prisoners within a 10-mile radius. There was like the mayor of Kingston. I don't think he's their actual mayor, but he's like he holds some type of position where he keeps the gangs from the police and the police from the gang and like all the corruption, all the misdeeds. He's like a fixer in a sense. And it's this one girl. It's in the first episode. They have this one chick, one beautiful one. They killed her. I was blown like that. I was expecting to see her, but they bring another chick in. And when you watch the show and just the redhead, the question is, what is her purpose? That's my whole question about Mayor of Kingstown. The chick with the red hair, what was her purpose to the show? Because they brought her in and all she was just being raped and abused and like beaten up the whole TV show. And I'm just like, and at the end of the show, there was no progression. She was still in the same spot. She was still like, I mean, now that she was in a better spot because the mayor went in there and helped handle that situation for her. But it was like, well, some people was just like, they don't add. I don't get it. She was showing her breast every episode, which is okay, cool, I guess. Okay, you showing your breast every jump, but what do you bring to the story? Like maybe I missed it, but all I saw was a girl who said that they would let her, they would send her to sleep with politicians and all that. So she was trying to help break that open, the case or something, and then some people had sent somebody had like the people that she originally worked for were trying to get her back. There was a whole bunch of stuff. They sold her. They just kept selling her like human trafficking. They sold her to some rednecks or whatever skinheads, and they just had a group orgy raping her and all this just happened. And it was just, and they were trying to sell it to the black people. It was just, I don't like her. I like her. I like her as who she is. She's a cute chick. I love redheads. But as far as her purpose in the story, I saw none. So very curious as to it's really hard just to do the little things like touch my face. But it's a good show. This is London Cello, London Cello, Londoncelo. London. How do you say that? London Cello, Luncello, London Cello, London. Whatever. We're about to see what it is. Cost me $60 damn, so it better be fire. Better be. Want me to hit your phone? Hit your phone, bro. I'm saying, hey, this is worth 35, not 60 shot. I'm just messing with him. He always come through. But yeah, Mayor of Town, Kingstown, good show. Just a lot of those shows, I'm trying to figure out the bigger picture. What were they trying to show, expose about the prison system? Because that's all, it was a lot of prison manipulation and just a lot of stuff going on. It makes you think. And some of the stuff, like, you have to listen. I'm sorry, if y'all see me moving my arms weird, it's because my arms hurts from working out and I can't move them further than right here. Like, this is it. It's all you get. So I gotta, like, that's it. My arms can't go no further. It's extremely too tight. So Mayor, don't laugh. Don't laugh. This is so embarrassing. Maybe I should switch to my right hand because I'm left-handed. I'm right-handed. Jesus. But yeah, I just didn't know what she added to the show, other than some nice breast or whatever the case was. But hey, that's me. Ladies, I wanted to bring this up to y'all again because I just wanted to let y'all know, these type of posts. Did I erase it? I might have erased it. Yeah, actually I didn't. Here it is. These type of posts elicit the answers and replies you possibly don't want. I'm still trying to figure out when people post stuff like this, what is their intention? Honesty hour. Do you have a Facebook friend you want to sleep with? I keep seeing posts, and then this guy, he responds, "Good morning, beautiful. I bust some of these lovely ladies on here. Guess you say I want to F them, but they ain't effing on Facebook, wrong website." And so when I was reading certain stuff like that, just catch my eye. Like when I see women, you expect men to just be who they are. But I'll be, I'm like, yo, why do we keep what attention are we trying to garner? What are you trying when you put stuff out like that? What are you trying to get back in return? You trying to get 100 comments, 100 likes? Are you trying to be disrespected? Are you trying to have guys respond to you like that? Ladies, guys, do what you allow. If you stop allowing this type of conversation, it won't come so easy, and they won't feel so comfortable in saying the things they say. Or maybe I'm wrong, because not every guy's like me. I'm not in people's DMs sending explicit pics or writing them explicit words just to, something that I wouldn't say to their face, or something that me and you probably we've never talked like that. I wouldn't talk to you like that. But if we have a relationship, we hit each other and talk side, no free diggy, and that's how it is. But I just wanted to talk about that. Ladies, people, men, with people in general, do what you allow. Stop making these type of posts where you elicit responses that you don't want. You put this energy out there. It's going to come back in tenfold. So it's just like we need to kind of check with attention that we're trying to seek sometime. Because I just, I don't know. I'm just different. Excuse me. I told y'all about North Korea. I got all these. I might pull up. Is this it? I can't even see. I got so many little tabs over there. I told y'all North Korea they shot off a ballistic missile, and they was talking about it could hit U.S. or something. Hold up. Excuse me while I go through a couple of these. It might just pop up on the screen. Nope. No. Nope. I can't see these jumps. Where they at? Let me go up further. It must be further down. I can't find it. But anyways, it's talking about North Korea shooting a ballistic missile. I told y'all. They over here trying to distract us with whatever they're trying to distract us with, all the different things. Whether it's Omicron or whatever. Right? Oh man, the messed up part is I'm gonna come back because I didn't take the link off of here about the prison experiments. But I wanted to talk about the prison experiments, but I don't have the stuff up because I'm using my IG, my phone for the IG. But yeah, I told y'all about North Korea, man. I ain't to pay attention to them. These guys are sending ballistic missiles out into the sea and the ocean. They practicing something. And I've told y'all, if not once, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, they have a ballistic missile that can shoot into space and orbit it at a low altitude, orbit the whole Earth. So it's sometimes faster than the speed of light, and it can hit any object or area undetected. And I told y'all months ago, North Korea was doing this. Now it's starting to come out. North Korea is shooting the ballistic missiles. I know. Into the jail experiments. Which one was it? Nope. No. Jesus. They were saying that they was using experiments inmates who were given ivermectin, ivermectin, to treat COVID, file federal lawsuit against jail. And this is all I could see from it. A group of men detained at Washington County Detention Center in Arkansas said that the jail's medical staff gave them the anti-parasite drug ivermectin last year without their consent to treat COVID-19 while telling them the pills were vitamins. On Wednesday, the American Civil Liberties Union, on behalf of the inmates, have filed this lawsuit. So I'll go deeper into that when I could pull up the actual file, but let that sit on your mind briefly. You can look back on my page on the High Deals Podcast YouTube page, and you can find the show when I talked about how they continue to lie and put different they put how they lie, and they have basically tested on us different way. I mean, multiple times throughout our history, and it's like, why do people just believe the first thing that comes out their mouth? So we'll go back to that. Impractical Jokers. My man Joe Gatto is leaving. I was very not mad, but blown to hear that my favorite character, Joe Gatto, on the Impractical Joker series, TV series, is stepping away from the show. He quit due to some personal issues going on. I'm gonna miss you, Joe. I'm gonna miss you. So it's this new Florida bill. A Florida bill that will prohibit public schools and private businesses from making white people feel discomfort when they teach students or train employees about discrimination in the nation's past received its first approval Tuesday. Why? 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 Why does everybody else get protection and not the minorities? Why don't blacks get protection? You going so white people get protected from being discomforted and being uncomfortable about a racist past, but we don't get any bills passed for shooting and killing us and abusing us and beating us and doing what they do for all these years. They can cage Hispanics and illegal immigrants. They can separate the children from their families, do what they want. But hey, white people are uncomfortable, so let's make a bill for them. I don't care about your discomfort. If you're uncomfortable teaching the subject, you shouldn't be teaching it. And not question what story they teaching anyway. Because we all know that the story that was told to us is not the truth. Not even close. So I'm gonna look a little deeper into that bill, get a little bit more information, but that was something that caught my eye before I started this. I was like a last minute add-in. I also saw another elite, Mr. Elon Musk reiterates warning about population collapse. There aren't enough people for Earth, let alone Mars. He goes on to say, CEO Elon Musk has again warned that the world should be worried about population collapse. What happened? In a series of tweets, Musk dwelt on rapidly declining birth rates. Musk dwelt on the rapidly declining birth rates around the world and its impending threat to human civilization. If there aren't enough people for Earth, then there definitely won't be enough for Mars. So it says the tech billionaire also termed projections about overpopulation by the United States as utter nonsense and attached the links for some articles that talked about the projected fall in the global fertility rate. So we have two elites opposing each other. You have one like Bill Gates who claims that we are overpopulated and that we need to depopularize, and then you got Elon Musk saying that we're not populated enough. I firmly believe that now reading what he said, he's right. We're not populated enough. I've been across this country alone, and I've seen all that, the space and expanse that's just there, just sitting and just there. You can grow, build more homes. You can do a lot of stuff. It's a lot of area in this country, in this world alone that we haven't even touched. So I do, after reading that, I do believe it. But now we have two opposing elitists going back and forth. Not back and forth, but they have two opposing ideologies. And this weekend, my daughter's 10th birthday. And that's Amelia and Kennedy. Amelia is the shorter. Kennedy is the taller. Her birthday party, her 10th birthday party. Had a great time. Appreciated everybody that came. They did a little painting. Had their little mocktails and cake, and just really happy to see the my baby growing and becoming a young woman. I had a good little group of friends with her, and so that was that. We want to end on a cool note. Watch a couple of quick videos. Let's watch something good. My Lakers, man. Russell Westbrook put it down on Goldberg. Let's check him out.
With the ball, Utah now. Their bench is just 2 out of 12 from beyond the arc. Russ! Throw it down! Throw it down, Russ!
Yuck. That was disgusting. He threw it nasty on him. I'm hoping we can get some type of spark, rally off some 10-game win streak, you know? Because at the end of our season, it's going to get heavy. I'm talking about it's loaded with a lot of good teams. And the way we're playing now, we can barely beat the bad teams. So how are we going to beat the elites? It's Jim Carrey's birthday. Happy birthday, Jim. He posted this video on Twitter about his birthday. Jim Carrey's one of my favorite comedians. So I just wanted to share.
I'm 60 and sexy. And tonight I'm having cream corn and strained peaches.
Jim Carrey. Gotta love Jim. Jim's 60 years old. My mom will be 60. My parents will be 60 this year. Dang. Time flies. Definitely flies. And last topic I'm gonna cover today is the Kyrie Irving vaccine stance. And this is his video, the exchange between him and the reporter.
Because Kevin's gonna be out potentially for a couple months and the team needs you.
See, that's what I feel like ends up coming into a lot of this culture of basketball and sports and entertainment is you bring in the team and you bring in situations that we're in, and Kev's going to heal. Kev's going to be okay, you know, and we're going to have to deal with that as his teammates. But in terms of where I am with my life outside of this, I stay rooted in my decision. And that's just what it is.
Do you think there's anything that would sway your decision?
What do you mean?
To get this shot?
Why do you keep asking me that?
Because that's what everybody wants to know.
Who's everybody?
There are millions of basketball fans out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
people
who want to know if you're going to take the
I'll
shot
ask
and be
you.
able to play at home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Basketball fans.
But there are
like
they're forget basketball fans. There are millions.
Yeah,
of people.
but this is like that's what I'm saying. You're bringing like my vaccination status into a basketball game, and it's like I live my life majority of the time when I'm away from this. So when I say I'm not getting vaccinated and I'm making a choice with my life, somehow it gets mixed into, well, what about the basketball stuff? It's like, no, bro. Like we live in a real world. This is great to be able to do this. I'm grateful for the opportunity. I love being with my teammates. I love playing on the Mets. But I've already been away enough time to think about this, to process it, to be able to make this decision, stand strong, understand that people are going to agree and some people are going to disagree. The circumstances that are at hand, I'm praying that they get changed and we're able to do things differently. And that's not just for me. That's for all those that are dealing with being unvaccinated and getting fired from work on a day-to-day basis. It's not just about me. That's been my message this whole time. So though I feel your feeling and emotion for asking that question, it's just like sometimes it feels a little disrespectful. Like I'm not just a basketball player, bro. I'm not. Millions of fans. I appreciate all of it, but it's not just about the game.
So I totally agree with that exchange between him and the reporter. The reporter kept asking him, you know, basically, he was basically saying Kevin Durant's not playing. He's injured now. The team needs you because he's not unvaccinated. I mean, because he's unvaccinated, he can't play in the home games in New York because New York has a ban on vaccinated, blah, blah, blah. So he keeps asking him now that he's been out for like 3 months. He made the decision to sit out this basketball season and because he couldn't play. So I mean, the man's back, and y'all keep asking him the same question. How many times you gotta hear the same answer? So I definitely felt him. Now, I really was. I like how he responded. We have to see how people, how we take that. Like, we don't always have to respond negatively, like respond aggressively, and that's what I took from that. Because somebody else would have probably blew up like, "Yo, what you trying to get me to like Kirk on camera, bro? Like, what you? I've already gave you my ass." He could have went anyway with that. He just kept his tone. He was really chill. So I don't know, man. Like, I um I think that he is more than a basketball player, and people need to respect that. They talking about the fans want to know. Who cares what the fans want to know? You know what I'm saying? Kyrie Irving is a man first. His health, whether you agree with it or not, is his health and his choice. That's the beauty of having like being American, as they say, American, is that having the freedom of choice and having a freedom to speak. And I just don't get why people don't respect the man's decision. He was willing to sit out this year. You know what I'm saying? So that enough tells you he's not going to get his vaccine, bro. He was willing to sit out the whole year, be like, it's all good. I'm not going to switch up my values because y'all threatening my money or whatever the case is. So I was with that, and I just wish people would just settle down and respect people's wishes and their ideologies and just their thought process, because me and you aren't the same. Like, that's why my name is what it is and your name is what it is, and we're not the same person. That's why it's two of us. It's me and there's you. We aren't living in a body together, so you can't speak to how I should feel about something. And I was just really proud of him for responding the way he did, because we've seen AD rip off his clothes and run off the field. So it's good to see a young black man being able to sit there, take the conversation that's had, respond in a calm manner, and make total sense, and almost make you look stupid for keep asking them. So yeah, that's that. I'm done talking. My arms are sore. So I'm done. I don't got nothing else to say to y'all. Peace. Smoke weed. Turn this shit off. Yeah, y'all too.